Hello everyone and welcome to another part of Let's Play King's Bounty Warriors of the North Ice and Fire. Um, if it seems to you that the situation looks a little bit differently than when we left off, you are right, because it's been recommended to me to, to reconsider my choice of the hero for a Let's Play. Um, First because people who are good with King's Bounty consider him to be the worst hero in the game, and second, more importantly, there is already almost full Let's Play as a Skald on impossible difficulty for this game. So I was thinking about it for a while, and because we are really early in the game, we haven't done almost anything. I've decided that I will actually swap my hero, and I'll go as Soothsayer, which is the mage. So I just replayed the start of the game. And I tried to stick to things we have done with the Skald, just replay it as closely to what we've done as possible. There are some things generated randomly in the game and you can't affect those. So a few things could be different. For example, I've found some different items than with the Skald, and I found one altar that gave me a bit of experience. So I'm actually level 2 with the Soothsayer now. But you haven't missed anything important. I just got a little bit more leadership from the level up and uh, some more runes, but I haven't used these runes yet for my skills. So the most important part of the leveling, that's how you use your runes, is still left for us to do on camera. So nothing that super important there. Also, when we get to the island, some armies will be different, because that's another thing that's generated randomly. So somewhere where we had like zombies, now we'll have vampire. Somewhere where there were, I don't know, bears, there will be skeletons. But the overall difficulty of the whole map should stay more or less the same. And I think one more thing is generated randomly, and that's units we have available on all buildings. And this time we don't have Skalds available. Skald is not only a hero in the game but also a unit in the game. So we had those available as Skald, but we don't have them available as Soothsayer. Instead of those, we have uh, Jarls available. And Jarl is a pretty strong unit, so maybe it's a bit better, but I have to say that I like Skalds a lot because they have AoE buffs and debuffs. They can cast on almost anything on the map, and it's pretty strong. So they definitely have their advantages. We now won't have a support unit. We'll have like 3 tanks, and Vikings and Berserkers will stay as probably our main damage dealers. But yeah, we should be fine with both. We haven't seen any units in action yet, so don't think it really matters that much. Another difference here will be our starting situation, like spell wise and rune wise, because we are a lot more focused on magic, of course, in Soothsayer. So we have actually 2 spells available and memorized right from the start, and I'll have to be a bit more careful about my scrolls because I would like to get to all magic school as fast as possible. uh, the further we get to the game, the more we'll rely on our magic, so I should work on that as fast as possible. As Skald, we had only one spell memorized, that was heal, so we'll be able to do more things with our spells as a Soothsayer right from the start. Um, what else? Oh, we are not gonna have Edas available, which are those special Viking songs you can use as Skald before each battle. Instead of that, we have where is that? Here. We will have alchemy and higher magic available, but it will take some time before we'll get to those. But yeah, as I said, we haven't played that much yet, so I don't think uh, this will cause any trouble, and I think we can easily continue like this, and the difference will be barely noticeable. So let's get to the game. What I want to do now is get some gold, because I still don't have all these stacks full. I can get 2 more Berserkers and Vikings, and I want to get 1 Jarl. And I think I can get the gold if I sell some scrolls. I have to be careful with my scrolls, but here I definitely want to have all my units I can get before I get in the first fight. So I will have to do it. Let's get to spells and check what we can sell. I can probably sell this spell. We should get that quite often early in the game. Precision, I can probably sell 1. I'll keep 1 so I can learn it later. Flaming arrow we may have to use during fights, so I'll keep that. Blessed I want to keep as well. Ice spikes, I can probably sell 3 of these. How much do we have? 2.2k. Maybe 1 timelessness, I guess. Okay, and I think I'll keep the rest, and hopefully 2.6k gold will be enough for all the units we need. So here we can get Vikings. So let's grab those. And where can we get Berserkers and the Jarl? Jarl is here, and Berserkers are here as well. Okay, so let's grab these then. And now we can really get to the game, and I think we want to continue with the Quarreling Friends quest. Yeah, we now need to get some beer from Guthorm, so we are standing in front of the correct building. So let's get back there. Hello lad, what brings you to my smithy? You're very good health, Guthorm. Tell me, do you have any beer on tap? And how you all have beer? Of course I have beer, though sometimes I think I'd be better off without it. Here's my best beer for the King's Son, only 500 coins a mug. Well, 500 coins a mug for King's Son, dude, for King's Son it should be free. But, well, yeah, it's deal, I need that, so let's grab it. And now I guess we need to go back to Dory. Okay, so let's go there, but I think that on the way I'm actually already killed something, so we see how the combat works in this game finally. How strong is this? Only weak. Okay, let's actually attack them and have a look what's going on here. So you can see Hex Grid battle map. Uh, there can be some neutral like items, or how to call these buildings, on the map. Here we have some kind of nest. If we get close to it, it will shoot on us. Sometimes there will be statues using buffs or debuffs, so you have to check what all of these items do. If you want to go close to them, if you want to kill them, if you want to somehow make the opponent come to them. Here I think I will just avoid this, because there will be some insects flying out of here, and they would do damage to my units. Um, and yeah, here's our hero. He's not a part of the actual battle map, but he can join the fight with his special abilities, with spells and with rage abilities. And let's go through our units we have available here. Here is the description of each unit, its basic stats. Here some skills, rune power. I will talk about it in a second. Its basic skills are here. Abilities are like passive skills. Talents are active skills. So Vikings are hardened, resistance to ice damage, and better defense in snowy areas. Vengeful. If the troop loses 50% of its soldiers, it always performs critical hits. That's really good. And runic knowledge, we have runes available to us, so we can use those, and they are here. Attack, defense, and luck, and depending on which one we use, we get one of our abilities boosted a bit, the appropriate one. Offensive skills, defensive skills, and this is, I think, critical chance. Next we have Berserkers. It's just a stronger version of of Vikings. Again hardened. Now we have shock shield. If the opponent counterattacks, the berserker immediately makes another attack with his shield, inflicting some damage, fist damage, and stunning the target with probability of 20%. So you'll see how this works. He just attacks basically twice during the turn. Mad Fury. If the troop loses 50% of its soldiers, the remaining forces enter an uncontrolled fury. Ignores pain with every hit miss. The berserker becomes less sensitive to pain, increasing resistance to all types of damage by 5%. The maximum bonus to all resistances is 25%. And runic knowledge, we again have runes available. Here we have additional talents. You'll see how those work when we get to the game. And another unit is Warrior Maiden. It's a higher level unit, so it has significantly more skills. Armored, with some resistance to physical and fire damage. Gift of Odin. Creatures of level between 1 and 3 with the leadership lower than that of the attacking troop don't respond to the attack. So if we attack something weaker than we are, we shouldn't get counterattack. Messenger of the Gods raises the initiative of allied Vikings by 1, lowers the attack and defense of the enemies standing next to the Warrior Maiden by 10%. Um, Beautiful. Befuddled by the image of the beautiful girl, may humanoids miss with a probability of 30%. So this is actually a decent thing. There is a lot of units that are considered male humanoids, so it's not bad. Magic resistance, so 20% resistance to magic damage. Bear cavalry plus 1 morale to all bears in the army. We don't have any, so doesn't really matter for us. At least for now. Again, runic knowledge, so we have runes available and some special skills, so we'll get those eventually. Here we have Soothsayer, again level 4 unit, so a lot of skills. Witching Staff, their enchanted staves can strike an enemy at distance. He has 50% chance of stripping one positive effect from the target, so we can shoot. Divine Hand, if an ally scores critical hit, the attack of all Soothsayers increased by 1 up to maximum of plus 10. That's really good, because we should be able to crit with our berserkers and Vikings quite often. Magic resistance, we know that. Persistence of mind, we are immune to mind effect, mind spells and effects. Keeper of knowledge passes down their knowledge and wisdom to allied wisdoms, increasing their defense by 4. This doesn't work on Soothsayers. Increases the number of runes that allies carry in battle by 1. Elemental Shield, resistance to fire and cold plus 10%. Taking any damage from one of these elements increases the corresponding resistance by 4% and reduces the opposite resistance by 6% up to a maximum of plus 20 bonus and minus 30 penalty to resistance. So yeah, this is just a passive skill that we really can't do anything about. Many of these skills work like that, and if you really want to min-max all your combats and take advantage of everything, you should remember this, but most of the time this is not that super important. And again, we have runes available. And Jarls, Hardened, we know that. Enchanted Armor. Unit enjoys a 25% resistance to fist damage and a 10% resistance to fire damage. Also, there is a 20% chance that the troop's enchanted armor will absorb half of any damage incurred. Daring, upon inflicting a critical hit, the unit's attack increases by 2 up to maximum plus 20. Elemental Axe, the troop's battle axe steeped in the power of the ice comet may either freeze or shock enemy troops during a successful strike. Shoulder to shoulder, all allies of level between 1 and 3 standing near the hero raise their own attack and defense by 10%, and runic knowledge again. But I'm not gonna go through all these abilities for every unit, because there are just too many units and too many abilities, and we would spend most of the let's play just describing abilities. So you'll probably see how everything works as we play. If there will be anything specific, uh, I will either talk about it right away, or for example leave a comment under the video if I could talk about something that you didn't understand how that works, so I can explain it in the next video, something like that, because really talking about everything would just take too long. And let's finally get to the battle. Um, and see what we can do. The army looks quite weak, and I think I should be able just to rush this. Let's move our two tanks forward, or maybe I can just wait for them and see what they're gonna do. Often this is the best tactics when you start the combat. Just wait with all your units and see what the opponent is gonna do. I'm actually happy that these fireflies, or how they are called, how are they called? Fire dragonfly, moved, because they can use haste on themselves and with their initiative. What they often do, they just wait as well, and then because they have really high initiative, in the start of the next turn they like move twice and get to you, and you can't attack them or do anything to them before they get to you. I think when we see them next time, we'll see what I mean and how annoying this unit can be. Now they are in the range of yeah, of my warrior maiden, so I'll be able to get to them and actually do something to them. Okay, what else can we do? This is a range unit, so maybe I can shoot, and every time we do or take damage, we'll get some extra rage, and rage we can use with our amulet we managed to get from our father. So far it has only one skill, which I will show uh, when we get for rage. And you can also use spells. Maybe I will start working on that. It works really simply. You have some spells memorized. For those you have to pay, or you can use scrolls, which you don't have to spend your mana on, but you burn the scroll when you use it. Our mana is here. We have 36 mana. When we deplete it, we can't cast anymore, and we'll have to wait for it to replenish. It depends on our skills if it can replenish during the combat, or if we have to wait on the world map and replenish it there. But let's start casting, so we show everything like on the first fight. What we can do. Here is the magic missile, and what can we do? We can probably use Skald Battle, which is an ability that will give one of our units another move during this turn, and I think I will use it on my Soothsayers. Okay, and now I can move forward. These guys have a lot of hit points, so um, they will easily survive all the damage they can eventually take from these units. It's really weak army against us, so we shouldn't have any problems. You are too far away. Um, so I will still wait, I guess, with this guy. Defend for this turn, but these guys can get in range. So what I will do, I will use dash to give them extra range, and then I will activate their berserker ability. You can read the description, pause the video if you want, and how it works, we are basically doing more damage at the cost of some defense. But I think I can just kill this army before they can do anything to me. Okay, spider's down, and we finally have enough rage to use our amulet. And so let's do it, so you can see how our first rage ability works. So it's just AoE, you target it on one tile, and you hit everything around the tile for a certain amount of damage. Though you can hit your own units as well, so I will have to be careful to position it or place it somewhere where I hit only opponent's units. Okay, and now it's time for my warrior maidens, and I think I will just do some damage to these zombies. Okay, now it's the second turn for my Soothsayers. Let's kill another zombie. And can these guys kill this? Perfect. can attack. I think these guys are not gonna do anything during this combat. They're just too far away. I'll just wait with them and they won't be needed. Okay, you will attack. And let's try to kill this zombie. And let's just wait for the next turn and finish this. Okay, so the fight is over. This one was really easy. I just wanted to show some basic things. I know that I haven't explained everything that is in the combat, but it's probably just better to watch how everything works, and you will understand in a few fights how everything works. It's quite simple. Just explaining all of it would take a long time with all those abilities that our units have, and especially units that the opponent has. There will be tons of units, so it would just take too long, so I'll just play through and you'll see that how everything works and easily pick up everything. Okay, when we are done with our first fight, let's get to Dory. What is it, Olaf? Are you back again to persuade me to reconcile with Snorri? Plague on him. No, I just uh, decided to treat you to beer. Oh, this is just the thing, Olaf. You are a true friend. Dory drains his cup in a single gulp. Ah, good stuff. Was it brewed by Guthrum? Yes, I remember once when I was with Snorri, the nation. I'm off again. Imagine, we have been best friends all our lives, since before we knew how to walk even, and now see how things stand. Dory, can't you just go to Snorri and make peace? It's no good, two such nice Vikings as you both are, and two such close friends to boot having such a falling out. Olaf, you're right, you're absolutely right, but how? If he starts throwing punches the minute he sets eyes on me, we are more likely to kill each other than make up, and that's the stone cold truth. Listen, I know you didn't take the amulet, and you have no idea where it is, but maybe if you gave him something to replace it as a peace offering. Oh, if you are amazing. I could give Snorri my own amulet. I made it myself from bear and boar tusk. Only it doesn't have magical powers, I know. You could take the necklace and go visit the Soothsayer. Perhaps he could enchant it for me, and then you can give it to Snorri for me. Would you do that? I'll set up at once. Just give me the amulet. Okay, so we have this amulet and we'll go to Soothsayer, and we have to go there anyway because we want to ask him about the dragon tooth we found, right? Yep, to show Runol the mysterious tooth. Okay, so let's go. I'm just checking, double checking if I've forgotten something. I don't think so, but you never know. Okay, so here's our Soothsayer. Back already? Dear me, it's our good shipbuilder in a full mood again? I didn't even get that far. There's something blocking the road, a sort of glowing wall, and I couldn't pass through it. Oh, and I found this fang. This is no mere fang, this is the dragon's tooth, a very powerful artifact. For those who understand how to use it, of course. Don't lose it. I'm sure it will come in handy soon. You say the wall was shining, and what color was it? Well, on second thought maybe I should go and take a quick look myself. You just wait here, and meanwhile we've got to figure out what we are going to do with the undead. But you said that only the Sun Priest can kill the undead. I said that they might be able to put an end to them once and for all. Your soldiers are ready to kill. But, nevertheless, there will yet be work for your axes. The undead are becoming stronger, more and more dead rise from their graves, and the dark magic of necromancy is becoming more tightly entangled with the world of spirits. Once they realize this, the spirits will soon stop coming to me, and without them, a soothsayer is not a soothsayer at all, and so, how can I help, Brunel? I can sense that the armies of the undead on this island are dominated by no ordinary undead leaders. In these parts there roam four vicious, powerful creatures, each of them undead, and each of them possessing a dark artifact, a death whip. This contains a very dark magic and is extremely powerful. You have to collect these four whips of the dead and bring them to me. Explore to the north and to the west over the mountains and down to the sea. Bring me those dead whips. Alright, Renault, I'll do it. So, that's the main quest. Destroy undead leaders. We will get to that eventually. But before that, we'll probably have to level up a bit. And second, we want to enchant the necklace. Listen, Runolf, can you enchant this necklace with some protective magic? Show the necklace of fangs. Runolf carefully examines the necklace. The necklace isn't that bad. Boar and bear teeth, sealskin thong. Runolf hands the necklace back. Yes, I can enchant it, but I need a magic crystal. Here, I have just the thing. Reynolds takes the magic crystal and necklace of fangs, then disappears into the back room of his cabin. Soon you hear a murmur, then singing followed by some foul-smelling grey smoke which seeps under the door. Finally everything falls silent and Reynolds returns to the room. Here, son of Timur, take this. It's enchanted just as you asked. Thank you, Reynolds. Take the necklace and leave. Okay, so I think we have done everything we needed with Soothsayer. And let's go back. Oh, what the hell? This guy wasn't here before. Can we run through this? These guys are actually quite fast on the world map. Let's try. Oof, that was close. I probably shouldn't risk this much. Okay. Well, we managed to do that, so next time maybe I should clear path around, because I definitely don't feel like fighting that army yet. But now when we are here, we can get back to Snorri. Greetings, Olaf. You have returned. Have you spoken with that ferret in rusty armor? Yes, I did. Dory says he didn't take your amulet. Ah, if only he told you the truth, he won't come clean to me either. What a friend, huh? Refuses to step up honestly and own up to things, but instead chooses to hide from me like a shy little mouse. Dory says he's very sorry that you had a falling out, so that you won't continue to think ill of him, and as a token of his wish to reconcile, he sends you this necklace. Give him the enchanted necklace. Snorri examines the necklace closely. What an amulet! Of course this necklace wasn't made by my grandfather, but the teeth on my grandfather's amulet were already broken and even missing in some places. And this one is brand new. Look, Olaf, if Dory is willing to give me something so valuable, then I believe that he didn't take my amulet. I hope he will forgive me for doubting him. I must go and see him immediately. Come on, Olaf, you must share my reconciliation with Dory. Very well, Snorri. I'll meet you there. So it seems we are not done yet. Talk to reconciled Vikings. Okay, they are probably um, here where Dory was. Yep, here they are. So let's talk to them. Dory, my friend, forgive me for thinking badly of you and calling you a thief. You gave me such a wonderful amulet to replace the lost one. And enchanted too. I suppose you even went to the Soothsayer for it. No, Snorri, I forgive you for calling me a thief in the heat of the moment. Do you really think I would be so stupid as to take your amulet? Come here, you lump of old seal hide. The friends give one another such a ferocious bear hug that it would have crushed the granite boulder to rust. That's better off. I almost forgot about our savior. You did us a huge service. I don't know how Dory and I would manage to drink without each other. I want to thank you for your efforts. Here, take this. Well, I don't. That's right, Snorri. Olaf, you are a real Viking. I also want to give you my heartiest thanks. With all my heart, thank you. Oh, it's nothing. Just don't quarrel anymore, you two. Oh, well, time for me to... No, no, no. it's not time for you to go. We want to celebrate our reconciliation, and you must be our guest of honor. You can't refuse. That would be a bad omen. Am I right, Snorri? Thank you, Dory, but I... Right. Now, let's drink a small toast to strong friendship. It's only symbolic. Snorri picks up a huge bottle of suspicious murky liquid from the ground. Well, as long as it's only symbolic. Uh, the next morning, after a drinking binge with Dory and Snorri, you awaken outside the village with a splitting headache. You pull yourself together and check that everything is in place and realize that the purse of gold that hangs on your belt is gone. Someone must have taken it while you celebrated the treaty with your friends. Okay, so it seems... Oh, actually, the quest is finished and we have a new one. Yeah, that was the Whirling Friends, but someone stole our gold. So this basically just continues with a different name. So it seems that next time we'll just go to them again and continue with the quest. But maybe before that I will do one part. We will just fight a bit and I'll go around the island and try to kill all the weaker armies. There should be definitely some targets for us. We will be able to kill. Yeah, for example, these zombies, that looks like a good target. It definitely will be some more. So let's save the game here, and I will continue in the next part with the attack on these zombies right from the start, and we will try to kill some more to maybe get a level up. We'll see how that will go. But yeah, we'll see it in the next part. This one is already long enough, so I hope you liked it, and join me for the next one. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.